Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MBTV. My name is Captain Lust. I am your regular host on the channel, community and public relations at Tellworld's Entertainment, host of MBTV. Joining me tonight is OGL_MNB. That's his Twitter handle, at least. How you doing, mate?
Good. How are you, man?
Yeah, pretty good. Headliner match of the week.
It's exciting stuff.
It's amazing, exciting stuff. It's AE versus Freelancers. It should be an incredible match. It always is, right?
Yeah, every match in Warband is incredible, yes.
Every match in Warband is incredible.
Especially the ones that we commentate.
But between these teams, I mean, this is a pretty, this is like...
No, yeah, this is
pretty damn hype. And theoretically, this is the most high-level match of the week because this is the 4th and 5th place finishers from the regular league, the 7-week season that we played at the Warband Native League, and now we're moving into the knockout stages. All the matches being played right now. You can actually find streams of them out as well. I have made a mistake on these streams, so I'm going to fix that in a second. But for the meantime, I want to run through my key players just quickly. Out of interest, since you can't see the stream right now, but the viewers can, let's do something fun. And why don't you tell me your key players for Aperture?
For each team?
See how close they are to the ones I picked.
I think M.
Okay.
I'll do
nope.
M for
no, I picked.
A infantry. Okay. He's just been doing really solid. Can kill anyone, but also survives. You know, certain A members don't always survive. Won't name any names.
M's been dying a lot actually, but go on.
Has he? Okay. Well, that would be my impression anyway. LaRue obviously is Archer. They've got. I mean, Neathar's been doing really well as well actually recently. But LaRue's like the full package for A.
Yeah, I put LaRue as key player.
And I think Axel has been smashing stuff up recently.
Thank you. That's a good save. Axel's a really good choice, but I did put in Razor. I mean, I know you picked 3 different classes, whereas I didn't. But yeah, I just think Razor's been playing off his head lately. Last time I seen him shooting, he was just getting headshots all over the place. So I went for him in that sense. But
well, I think all the Rangers have just been ace at the moment.
If I was going to pick a cav, I think Axel's probably a pretty good choice. Are we going live right now, by the way?
No, it's not live.
Okay, so we have a bit of time before we go live. Do grab yourselves. I mean, obviously listen to us and our amazing pre-game banter / punditry. But if you need to grab a beer or you know, a non-alcoholic soft drink or any kind of refreshment, do so now before the game starts. Okay, so what about Freelancers then? Who would you pick for them? I think we may be a bit closer on these ones. Let's see how
Napoleon always just big multi-classer plans and also just plays amazing for them. Rampika, obviously, and Menethil. Yeah, it's pretty easily the best 3 in the team. 3 for 3, yeah, we've agreed on that. I mean, I don't know if they're easily the best 3 in the team. They are. You think so? Yeah. Okay. We're more decisive, but I mean, Menethil didn't have a great week last week as far as I could tell, and he hasn't perhaps been his very best. I think. I don't know. You can't always go by like this. Are you going by the score? Or that yeah. You know, I know you can't go by that, of course, but you know, the score does mean something, right? I mean, you see Blacktide going 22 for 9 against A. You got to accept. Oh my God, that's impressive. Yeah. I can see the point there, but you also have to remember that everyone knows that Menethil is super dangerous to leave. Exactly. So what you'll often see is a team will just focus their entire efforts on making sure Menethil's caught. So if he's like got 3 people on him all the time because they're going, oh no, Menethil's shooting, go for him, which is what I would do. If I was against Menethil, then you know, and he's still playing his role. Have you played Freelancers this season? Not in the official, no. Okay, but you've trained. We played them a lot in trainings, yeah. Has Menethil been shooting all of the players in the head? Yeah, if you leave Menethil, just kill everyone, so you just have to make sure he's busy. I mean, I love Menethil as a player. I think he's as good as anyone when he's at his best. Yeah. Any archer of all time. And, you know, he's got the Menethil kick as well. Yeah. Oh, it's so angering. I mean, it's just... The impact of that cannot be overstated because... You know, as an infantryman, when you're going up to shut him down, and you've already been you're already lucky to be alive because you're Menethil shooting at you. You get there, and you know, like, oh, I've got to watch out because he's gonna kick me. Got to watch out, he's gonna kick me. And even if he doesn't kick you, that's a distraction because he's intimidating because you know what he's capable of with that kick. So it's just like just every second that you're nearby Menethil and you're not getting kicked, you're just thankful. Yes, exactly. So that's very cool. I mean, obviously. Freelancers have some other good players. Siphon, but he's been a little bit inactive recently, I think.
I think they're going to be relying on players like, I guess, Acto if he's around.
Acto, I don't think will be playing. He's not been playing for ages either.
Okay. Well then, who have they got?
Other infantry-wise, they've got Fieta.
That's true, but they haven't been playing him much though. He's been getting a lot of bench time.
They do have Zoika, Slink, who's pretty decent.
Right. He's got a lot of BPs, I believe.
Yes. I think that's based on old...
He is Russian.
So there are some certain overrated people who were good 3 years ago, and I think Slink's one of them, and certain archers as well. I don't want to name any names, but he does okay.
Are you? Whoa! I've been gaining BPs and smart points lately.
Yeah,
okay.
I've been deteriorating in BP. You've not been playing. I've been losing BP as I play continually. I mean, you've actually increased anyway. This might be live.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hit the map intro. Okay, well, we can move into the game. Up on the screen right now, it's the noble and proud F. Watley. I love that guy. Just looking at the class setups right now, let's quickly run over those. Mirrors for both sides, so it's going to be a 4-2-2 with the 4 as infantry, 2 archers, 2 cav for both sides. Pretty standard 2 cav, not necessarily what everyone wants to go for, but...
he went through a phase of only taking 1 cav on Sandy Bush, so it's interesting they've gone with 2. That must have been a result of, I don't know, either what their players are playing best as, or if they've seen that's what works.
Well, Shimmer Fresh, closed map cav, pretty much a massive beast. Watley and Shingen might have a bit of a hard time. Axel, we said playing very well, so I think perhaps cav-wise a bit of an advantage.
My worry with Nord cav is that because they have no armor and they've got terrible shield skills, well, they can just die instantly. So.
Yeah, you don't really have the space to kind of run away and jab and be annoying here, whereas the Cavernets, they can kind of they can weave and duck and dodge. Okay, so flag spawns on the low road. All signs point to A so far, but can they hold it? Zoika's eager to get stuck, and actually Freelancers wasting no time with the assault here, and I don't think A are quite set up, but Razor's still getting in position. No. LaRue's got a nice spot up the top, but already F have taken some high ground here. They can move forward. They are going to wait for some support, though. I think they're not sitting a flank right. They're all going to push to the side.
Recently, this map's all been about the alley fights, so it's interesting to see how it will play out.
I mean, it is said that this is a one-sided alleyway with F on the stronger side of it, but LaRue seems to have a pretty nice spot in the corner there. If they can take him down, that's going to make a big difference. Let's get a shot on the foot of Zoika, but doesn't take too much health. LaRue going to be back onto a forward position. Now Prince has got a really nasty archer spot, and it's going to be up to the archers to neutralise him, I think. Prince is a very, very dangerous player, especially when you give him this kind of space. Going to move forward, though, to get close to the fight. A's going to be backing off. They don't want to engage just yet. They do have the higher flag. 1 minute remains, no kill so far, and the pressure on Freelancers to make something happen here because they cannot let the flag stay where it is right now. All tense. The Cav unable to make anything happen here, really. Watley moves forward, wants to get involved here. He's going to get stuck in. Gets caught up by Shemafresh a little bit there, but Shemafresh now stuck, unable to move. Replica caught up against LaRue, but Deacon not shooting in the meantime as well. Prince able to get a shot off, but doesn't seem to be neutralised now. Menethil brought down by M, and a slight advantage here for AE right now, and they're losing players, Freelancers, but the health is dropping for AE at the same time. 30 seconds remain now, and Prince still shooting from the high ground. M is going to be able to shut him down. Great shot by Prince. They're going to bring down Shemafresh. Now it's 4 against 4. The flag is very, very close. Peter brings down Siphon. Napoleon and Replica need to get some work done against Scar and LaRue here. Scar with a brilliant kill though on Napoleon. I think it's going to stay that Replica is brought down by LaRue, and the first round goes to Abyss Europae. It seems to be. M going to finish off Prince there. Interesting first round there. Bit back and forth. A were ahead for the whole round, but you got very, very close at points there. What did you make of it?
LaRue did massive work there. Freelancers just kind of felt they had to push him towards where LaRue was, I think, and I think there was 3 infantry and a cav getting in there as well at one point, and LaRue was just blocking everything and surviving. So
survivability is not just absolutely huge.
We were talking about Menethil, how you feel like you have to go for him. I think Freelancers feel they have to go for LaRue as well. So
bit of a mistake though, I guess, because he hasn't been playing as actively right now.
Fight starting the graveyard.
Yeah, and I don't know if A are quite ready for this. Deacon's going to start moving down the stairs. Nice kill by Peter. He's going to take down Replica early doors. He's going to get stuck in the melee. It's a hit off an M. Not going to be enough, I don't think. Peter's brought down by Shingen with the couch lance. Something you say every day. Razor here with the headshot. He's found some space now on the stairs, and I think Razor at this position could be decisive in this fight. Yeah, it brings down, sliding for the double kill there, and I don't see how F can deal with this right now. Razor with the triple kill. Headshot on Shingen. One player remains here for Freelancers. There is a horseman. It is Watley, our friend from Horse and Sword, defending me on the forums, defending my points, and I will defend his honour here as he is the last remaining player against 6 Bs on Sandy Bush. Now,
looks like Freelancers had a good opportunity there, but...
Oh, Shema just threw a jab in his head, and somehow his turban survived.
Deflected it.
Yeah. Yeah, LaRue going to finish him off, though. Great
I think Freelancers kind of caught you out there, but just didn't push it along well enough, and Rapika just went down straight away.
When Razor found that space on the stairs and was unchallenged, there's nothing you can do in that situation. Razor completely punishing, and for once, I picked some good key players, I think. Okay, happy with that.
I wonder if Freelancers will be a bit more cautious here, or are they just going straight in the graveyard?
Yeah, looks like they're a little bit nervous. Yeah, they don't want to fall for the same thing again. Absolute are holding those stairs as well, so it would be a mistake. Seems like they do take a hit. Yeah, Rempike's going to take a hit there. Rempike playing a female character. Quite a few female characters actually on the Freelancer side there. Some people prefer it because you can see more of in front of you, I guess. It covers less of the screen. Interesting, really boring fact there. High level, competitive, mount&blade warband. Play as a female character. Okay, Freelancers happy to camp in this alleyway. Not the most high level interesting tactic, but if they can win this Archer battle, Menethil they'll... And, well, actually Menethil can be playing infantry? This is the first time I've seen this. Has he just swapped over to that? I think he must have done.
Oh, yeah. I don't agree with that, really.
Not seeing the need for 2 archers right now, Freelancers. Interesting. And we had discussed a little bit, just while the flag spawns, and what do you think of the faction balance on a map like this?
I think it should be quite balanced. Maybe a slight... yeah, I think a slight favour to Nords maybe with their infantry, but the Saturn Cav would do much better on the closed map, so it should be relatively balanced. You've got no fire rate issue either with... Oh, Menethil just took a couch lance there.
Ooh. Well, he took it at least. Freelancers walking into a bit of a crossfire right now. It's going to be very hard to deal with. They have to get up and deal with Razor. Why didn't they let someone out? They want on the outside, I wonder. Deacon Barry's covering it, that's why. And now Freelancers just, they're getting completely butchered right now. This is a complete meat grinder. Triple kill for Apis Europae's M. Dual hero, double from Peter, and Remco do want to do what he can, just try and get some blood. But it's the quadruple kill there for Apis Europae's M. Massive!
That was my key player.
There you go, yeah. You shut me down. Okay, so that's going to be the end of the first set. Score currently 3-0 to... I'm just trying to still get used to the new system. 3-0 to Apis Europae. Very, very well played.
Doesn't bode well considering it's closed maps for Freelancers.
Yes.
You'd maybe argue it was the...
Valoran is a very different beast to Sandy Bush, though, so it's not all doom and gloom. I wouldn't worry too much for them. Although, you know, these two teams met each other before, and well, it was pretty damn one-sided, I've got to say.
Yeah.
In favour of course, A.
Yeah. Freelancers, they've won the last tournament, but it's a bit of a different team at the moment. So I wonder, they've never seemed as strong as they once were. They were.
I completely agree. Yeah.
Unbeatable in ECS when we played them. They've not been quite as good, I don't think, this tournament.
One thing I want to suggest, I have suggested this before, and I will suggest it again. I think they miss Turtle. I think they really miss him.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, everyone was on Menethil, but you know, when Menethil and Turtle working together, that was really special. And now I just don't see the same fireworks.
The issue is they've replaced someone like Acto, who's just a really solid survivable imp, with someone like Fieta, who's got a lot of spam and strange tech, but isn't as experienced. It's just some wacky stuff, but isn't a particularly solid infantry.
I mean, he doesn't have the kind of experience that a player like Turtle has.
Yeah, exactly. They've replaced Turtle with someone like Prince. Prince is good archer, but he's not as scary as Turtle. Because Turtle can get 2-3 headshots in a row.
Exactly.
You don't really see that from Prince.
And they're not as used to playing with him as well. You know, they played with Turtle for 3 years together.
Yeah, because that was like SOE, just with a couple of other players and stuff.
Exactly.
And they've replaced Vivar with like Boglier and Watley. Boglier and Watley, decent players, but Vivar was one of the scariest cav around at the time. So
Watley can go absolutely nuts, but I think against top teams, he gets intimidated. He must do, because he hasn't really quite proven himself on that level just yet. Although he is a great player, though. Don't. You were very silent when I said that. He is a great player.
He's an okay player.
I think he's a great player.
Okay.
He did fantastic stuff in the Nations Cup for the Benner team.
Did alright. It's live now.
It's not live, actually, is it? I don't think it is.
It is live.
Oh, it is live. Okay. So, we're going to be jumping back into the game. The teams have switched sides. Aperture Europae going to be playing as the Sounders. Let's just hop straight back in there. Don't want to miss any of the action at all. And up on the screen right now, you see the man of the moment, AEM. 3 letters, 4 kills.
Freelancers going with 5 imp this time, looks like.
That's kind of what they were doing towards the end of the last set. They're going to go with 2 archers and just the 1 cat this time.
I much prefer this.
Yeah,
if they're struggling with the AEM, I think they need to keep their archers as well, because that's especially Menethil.
Menethil looking for some space now, actually. Prince not really visible. Okay, he's up on the top side. I don't really like this fight for AE actually at all, but nice kill by M is going to bring down Remke early on in the fight. Deacon Barry getting caught out a little bit by Napoleon here, but Napoleon's got to get back and support his teammates, I think. Oh, F actually starting to get kills now. 8 to 5 is the current score. Menethil brings down Race, and I think, yeah, this is going to be like a Freelancers win here. I think A underestimated Nords a little bit.
I think A didn't quite notice the class setup either. They didn't realise they would have a disadvantage with the imp fight. They just kind of went for it.
Yeah, I think you're right there. Oh, Prince with a big shot there. And it's going to be Shema for actually the remaining player. Dehorsed and soon to be D-lived for a whitewash victory by Freelancers. And hitting back in style.
Going to be tough to come back from that for Sounders as well, because you'll see some mail on Nords already.
Are you prepared to concede perhaps slightly more faction imbalance here in this situation?
Yeah,
potentially.
We were talking before, weren't we, that you had Nords as much better, whereas I would see them closer.
Nords, they do just win these melee fights. They just win.
But why though? I mean, they're pretty close, Sarnid and Nord infantry.
The weapons are better for Nords. They got like better HP and that kind of thing as well.
Yeah, I guess the HP does matter.
There's lots of little things that just mean that we beat them. I mean, the armor for Sarnids is pretty not great either.
Yeah. Okay, a minor concession.
You know nothing about this game. Concede to my superior warband knowledge. Okay, Aperture probably going to be playing more defensive this time. I don't like their position really at all.
I think that archers might get... Oh, no, they've got loads of inf in there.
Yeah, I mean, F are just ready to start popping and having a little...
I think it's going to be pretty hard to punish, actually, for Freelancers. They can't really go in. Yeah. They are getting shot to pieces, though.
Scar and Peter both taking hits there, and Deacon as well. 3 players down to 3/4 health, and already against those high HP Nords. No extra disadvantage like that is not ideal. They're going to have to really outplay them here, and plus, I mean, look at the males really come out, as you mentioned. For the Nordic side.
Is that 2 foot shots, like both Peter and Scar, just with arrows in their feet?
Yeah.
That's so demoralising.
In their Achilles feet. And Deacon's got a little arrow in his foot as well. You've got to dance better than that, boys.
Menethil needs to put an arrow in each foot. This looks really bad for A.
Yeah, they're backing away from a melee fight. What are they doing? They know what to do this. Shema's going to come around now and hopefully save the day, but nope, it's going to be too late. And look, they just backed away from the fight. Menethil and Prince shooting without any kind of pressure. This is all Freelancers right now. Yeah, there goes one headshot. What he's going to bring down. Peter as well, I swear. A couple of kills back now. Accident Deacon Barry. Can they make this work? Possibly. And Near now with some space to shoot as well. They've got to be careful with this guy. But Watley with the double, and after you poo-pooed him. Now with the triple, it's Watley going ham against Aperture Europae right now. He wants the quad. He's jumping towards Nia. Menethil brings down Deacon Barry, and Watley's triple fades. The quad does not go in. Niet is going to come in, make something happen here. Going to kill Nia Thar. Oh, team kill from Menethil. They're not ideal. Watley able to finish it off by taking down Axel. Watley sitting on 5-0 right now, running things on Sandy Bush.
I think AE need to stop fighting for this alley. It's not going well for them at all.
Yeah.
But I think
Cap
the flag
graveyard
just spawned there,
when all else fails. Right?
Well, I think what I was saying earlier about how this map is now all about the alley is just so hard to push when they're set up in it. I think AE feel they have to fight there, but it's not working for them.
Freelancers have the stronger side though, I feel like.
They have switched an archer to an infantry. Razor's gone imp.
Okay. So they're going to be matching them for infantry, but keeping the 2 cav. Have the 2 cav been that effective?
No, I don't think they have. Especially in this alley fight. It's so hard for cav to help there.
Whereas
but half the team are up on the stairs.
Freelancers 1 cav in Watley has been very effective. And, it's, you know, interesting to note, you can see him in chat there, Freelancers do have Farunian in the wings. They can bring him in as and when needed. A player that was he was knocked and dissed by someone in a thread recently. I can't remember why. Or who it was, but I think
probably Shema, former warrior.
No, I don't think it was actually. I think Shema respects him because I certainly think Frunian's a top level cav. He can take risks and he can do some wild stuff, but that's part of what makes him great because he does make it work more often than not. Very good player with very good understanding of the game, as far as I'm concerned. Now, A taking us more forward on this, they're going to jump forward, and I actually I quite like this from A actually. Peter's going to jump in. It's going to take a hit. But if they can make this work, it's going to be good. Although F are hitting back hard. Zoika and Siphon taking people down. Do A believe they can win this round? I don't think they can. They do at this point. I don't think they can either. It's a double kill there for Work. That was like kills flying in here for Freelancers, and
they just jumped into the meat grinder there.
Completely butchered. I mean, I like the risky and aggressive move, but it did not work, and I did not like that.
Well, I guess Nords are slightly stronger.
They did. They just win 6-0.
Yeah.
So
did all right, I guess.
It's all down to Valoran, and this was the pick of Freelancers, I believe.
I think this was ZE that picked this actually.
Okay, I'm not really sure. Can we get?
Which surprised me actually.
Can we get a fact check on this, please?
Because I think Napoleon does really well on Sandy Bush as a general rule. Well, not that he don't do well on it, but
I mean,
think
it was considered A's home map for at one point. I don't know if that's still the case.
Because they just wrecked everyone with their infantry. But now people are a little bit smarter with their if not in skill with A, then they still as an inf group they play good.
People are shield stunning, doing all sorts of crazy new things that I didn't know about when I stopped playing in 2011.
So you still got more BPs than me. Well done, bitter.
When I was playing, melee was basically you block until your shield breaks and then you pray. If you haven't run away already, this is what I still do. Alright, but these players, a little bit better than me. Obviously, you got to factor in the time that I played. Not saying I don't deserve my BPs.
Are you sure you're not saying that?
Definitely not saying that.
Okay.
98 BPs, 96 SMAR DPs.
Also in the best all-time list on the SMART list.
Yeah, that's the 96 SMART points. Up from 94.
Deserved?
Of course it's deserved.
Okay.
Despite what Raiden says. Jick. Better than I've ever been. Okay, this is not about me. And there you go.
Just make it all about you. That's what the people want.
Okay, it's not the Ellen DeGeneres show, okay? It's not all about me. It's not all about Ellen tonight. Valoran. Saranids versus Swadia. I think the factions are very even. Do you agree with me?
Yes, I think spawns are a little bit more important here. I think Saranids does better spawn here.
The high spawn, the high ground.
Yeah.
Yes. But there's tunnels, there's freaky stuff you can do here.
There's freaky stuff, but I don't think Swadia can really fight for the tower like some factions could. And I think they're going to have a tough time attacking the balcony as well, because you've got your crossbows who need to move, and then they need a place to cover as well. So
now, I have mentioned this in the past, and like I mentioned other things, like Turtle, and I'm going to mention this thing also again now, which is that I think crossbows are going to make a comeback. I think crossbows have been in a real rut lately.
What do you mean? Like, everyone just takes like 2 to 3 crossbows. Like,
no, but I don't feel like they're doing much. I think the crossbows are just being useless while these incredibly fast melee fights are happening, because the melee fights are so fast these days that I don't think crossbows are being effective. But I think they're going to come back. I'll
tell you a team that agrees with you, which is Unity, who always take 3 crossbows, and it just doesn't work, because even if you get this kind of crazy kind of headshot, because you've just spread out all your people everywhere, and they're just being like massive dicks hiding in corners, just shooting and then putting their shields up and running away.
Right.
Even if you do get an advantage from that, it's so easy just to punish, because as soon as you catch them, they're just a crap imp.
Yeah.
And all you have to do is just catch them.
But I think this is going to come back. I think people are going to...
What are you basing this on?
I think that people are going to work out that crossbows are awesome, and they're going to do smarter things to slow down melee fights and let the crossbows play, because
But crossbows are just worse than archers in every way.
No, they're not. They're not, because you can hold them aimed and ready, so you can take opportunities in a much better way.
But have you seen archers who they can just draw and you can just like zap your?
No, you can't. There is a limitation.
Well, yeah, you're limited, but
yeah, but that's the advantage that crossbows have, and crossbows. I love crossbows, and they're useful.
What you're saying is that the fights are over really quickly, and the advantage of crossbows is you can hold them for longer. So, you know. Anyway, they're ready.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's. I mean, if the fight's going to be over in about 1 minute, which most fights are, then.
Yeah, but that's what I'm
the
saying.
Advantage of being able to hold your crossbow a little bit longer doesn't help at all.
I think teams are going to be.
It's live.
I think teams playing crossbow factions are going to be stringing fights out more to make use of them. Anyway, let's play the. I've got the last word in, and now I'm going to play the map intro. Meh. Alright, we're back in the game with our headliner match of the quarterfinals in the Warband Native League. The score is 3-3. Apis Europae currently level pegging with the Freelancers. It can't get closer than this. This is super intense. OGL, how do you feel?
Excited.
Are you losing yourself right now?
I've already lost myself.
Oh my god, find yourself, because let's commentate. What's happening? What's the class setups?
Everyone's waiting, and it must be, yeah, 4-2-2.
4-2-2. Yeah, same as what they started off playing for Sandy Bush.
I think 2-cav definitely makes sense on this map. If it didn't, maybe arguably make sense on Sandy Bush's test. Yeah.
You can even have 3-cav on this map, I think.
I think you could. I think you could on Tharnets. Definitely.
Hell yeah. But this map is very different to Sandy Bush, though. It's huge, when Sandy Bush is tiny.
You're moving down to meet Swadia. Swadia falling back a bit.
Flag is spawned now. It's going to be spawning back towards the spawn. I said spawn too many times, of Freelancers. They're going to retreat down the wine alley towards it and get there first. It's going to be up to Apis Europae in the yellow, playing in Saranids, to assault this area against Freelancers as the Swadians.
Zan's taking a short spear. That must be so he can help a bit more in the imp fight.
Wait, what, playing as Cav?
No, as infantry.
Where's his short spear?
No.
I'm going to try
See
to
him just
find
now.
Why is he playing infantry and why has he got a short spear? Azan is,
he's good infantry.
Azan is like super meta. I love this guy.
Yeah, there will be some 6,000 word essay
yeah.
which is justify this.
And now he's just going to die. He's going to die first as well. Yeah, yeah, he's going to die first. Oh no, I probably went down first. It's going to be a headshot from LaRue the Bee. And kills coming from Apis Europae right now. Shingen not able to do as much in this melee fight. Hitbacks from Freelancers can be very close right now. 6 players against 6, but M takes the lead again, once again with the kill versus Rempika. Another headshot by Nero on Watley. I think Apis Europae going to take this first round, but Menethil strikes back against Deacon Barry, killing him in melee. 7 takes down on Luru. Now it's 4-4. The flag is not high for anyone, but it's 46 seconds remaining. Exciting first round here on Valoran. Menethil shooting and doing what he can. Nearthel wants to move forward, but not able to get there.
Prince now on the flags. That makes the round.
Oh, Menethil under pressure now. Nia and PC on him, but Siphon has brought down M in the meantime, so FR with a player advantage here. 4-3. They're going to focus on Menethil, but I don't think that's going to be enough because the flag's going up right now. I don't think they have time to take down these Freelancers players. Looks like a Freelancers round here. Menethil doing what he can. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Look at Menethil just kicking, going crazy. They haven't even brought him down. Pieces down as well. Freelancers have taken this. Can Shimmer do anything here? Look at Menethil going nuts. Nia, you can't bring him down. You can do whatever you want. Now we lose the scimitar. Menethil has got you. He's in your head. He's got no health, and he's just going nuts. Oh, Prince got the finish.
Ridiculous. Did you see how many hits Menethil took?
Menethil is a hero. Crossbows, come back. It's all about the crossbows.
Wow.
You heard it here first on Warband's premiere stream, MBTV.
I don't think that was the crossbows. I think that was just A throwing it.
I think you may be right there. Although there was a sick crossbow shot from Prince earlier, I believe.
Well,
Freelancers take the early advantage, and Swadia with the drum roll, steam roll, snowball. Could this happen? How much mail are we seeing here? For Prince, Siphon, any others for mail? Menethil surely got some mail. Yeah, Menethil's got himself.
What I'd be concerned of here as well is that 2 of the AE imp have scimitars, which are just almost useless against mail. Just bounce off it.
Right, that is true. Menethil has got himself mail and also a very stylish hat, the flat top helmet. You like that one?
I do actually. Yeah, recently I've been enjoying it a lot more.
I mean, it's practically useless, and it's just money for like one extra thing.
Well, my Romanian friend told me that it counts as mail armor, so things bounce off it more. But I don't know if he was trolling me. But I now take it more often.
That's a lie.
It seemed like a lie at the time.
It just it's nothing like that at all in Warband.
Okay, good to hear. I'll let him know that he was talking nonsense.
Yeah, he's talking complete nonsense.
But I like the red band around the head, so I'm still going to keep taking it.
It's very stylish, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so A doing a little bit of soul searching right now. They don't want to lose this round, of course. They've got a hard challenge ahead of them. Azan and M with the axes, they're going to be the ones who are going to be focusing on the male opponents. Deacon Barry and Scar.
My unnamed Romanian sources now messaged me saying it's definitely true, but I'll just confirm from you that it's not true.
It's not true.
Okay.
Complete nonsense. Okay, so the flag does spawn in the rat market.
Oh, this is going to be difficult for Freelancers to push up.
Yeah. A going to really hold him at this choke, but Menethil going to be shooting up there as well, and he's able to hold that crossbow in position and wait for the opportunity. giving him a strong advantage in this close quarters shoot fight.
He looks like he's running away from there because he realises he's useless.
Cav getting involved, messing in the fight here. Watley got to be careful. He's taking some hits on his horse there, doing that swaggy thing that Cav do, where they put their shield on their back as they ride away. I love that.
Azan calls that divine blessing.
Really? Oh my god.
Hey, falling back to the flag now. Only a minute. I think this is going to be tough for Freelancers. They're going to need to go in and get kills instantly.
Yeah, A doing a great job of holding the chokes here, controlling the space.
It's almost as if their crossbows won't be quick enough, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think they will. I think you're absolutely right here. And because A have controlled the fight, they've prevented that from happening. But now Prince has got some space. M going to run directly towards him. They're probably not able to defend him either. And yeah,
neither caught up yet. They're not shooting. This is bad for E.
They've done some important shutting down of the crossbows, but actually the melee fight seems to be going the way of F. Team kill from Zoika not ideal though. Scar brutally hacking it out in this melee, doing his best to survive. Wants to kill somebody now. And A starts to some kills. LaRue, Shema Farash. There's a double from both of them too. Watley with one back, but it's not enough. Caught up in the melee. Yeah, he's shut down, and Shema with the triple.
That's the kind of awful situation that EA sometimes put you in, where you just feel you have to just run through all of their players to try and get to the flag, because they're just raising it, and it's just awful. You saw Menethil just running like some hopeless person towards LaRue, just getting cut down by all their cav, but he just had to try and go for it.
He had a little bit of a Boromir moment.
Yeah, slow motion, some sad music in the background as he was cut down.
Heroic and emotional.
Remembered forever.
Even though you were greedy and you tried to take the ring! Sorry for the spoilers of a 15-year-old film and a 14-year-old book. It's not 100 years old, has it?
It's about 100 years old, I think.
No.
80.
Goblins and Wizards. It's probably out in the 50s, maybe? I don't know.
No, it was after World War I, wasn't it? That was right. Or was it World War II?
I don't know.
I think it was World War I.
Maybe you're right. 100-year-old book. If you're complaining about spoilers, then your complaint will be ignored.
Google it.
Oh, Deacon, what have you done? He jumped off the tower and hurt himself.
Oh, God.
He's bloodied his feet. Okay, so despite that little mishap, Absolute are looking pretty solid right now. The sets are now played first to 3. So we're going to see the first set go longer than 3 rounds here. The score is 4-4.
The Holly came out in 1937, so I was wrong.
37, okay. Well, yeah. This was technically it was after the First World War, but not directly after it, I guess.
Yeah.
But not the 50s. Not the booming 50s. Tolkien. I don't know.
There's a lot of cultural streaming around.
Alright. So, Freelancers once again is a bit of a similar looking round to the first one. They're going to be holding this area. They did do a very good job of this the first time round. Can Absolute improve on their first round assault of this area? Can Azan's short spear make the difference? Possibly.
Looks like you're doing a bit of a split approach here.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea, actually. You've got to shut down the crossfire. M and Nearthar, and I think they're actually doing a great job of baiting away Zoika and Siphon. I mean, sure, they can get away with this. Even if they die now,
making a big mistake.
Yeah, even if they die now, Apis Europae are now able to take control of this area, and now they can support as well. So they're really stuck on these stairs. Plus, I mean, you know, it's gonna be hard to take down M and Nearthar anyway. So,
there's way too many people on the stairs for Freelancers.
I totally agree. Actually, Apis Europae, they're not sure whether to help them or to hold the flag, though. To be honest, because they will lose these players. If they lose them. But in the meantime, Peter brings down Watley. And look at this M! Really doing a good job of staying alive here. He's going to get brought down, but in terms of what he's gained them in time, it's completely worth that.
LaRue on the flag again, and again we're just going to see Freelancers.
Nearthar gets shut down by Shingen, and I think actually Freelancers could turn this around right now. They have... Oh, a bad team kill from LaRue! They've got to run towards that flag now, because they've got to shut down all of these players. There's 5 remain from A, 7 remain from Freelancers. Siphon brings down Scar. LaRue could get taken down here. Shingen not with the best pass. They need the cat support. They've got to take down LaRue fast. But Peter and Shemafrash, hero moves from them right now. Going to keep them in this game. Shema with the double, and this guy knows how to play closed map. Cav. They do have the flag, but there's 10 seconds left. If Deacon just gonna stay alive on it, but he is brought down by a double kill from Siphon. It's going crazy right now. Shemafrash, D-Horses to hold this flag. Can they bring him down though? Peter D-Horses as well. I think they've got this. They can't bring both these players down. Can they bring down Shema? Oh, he has stayed alive just in time! And Apis Europae do take the round. Oh my god, so close there. There was less than a second in it. Shemafrash with a heroic move just stays alive. And, well, it looked like a mistake from Freelancers. They almost made it work. It was almost perfect timing. But the round goes to Shemafrash. What?
Two very minor things kind of lost A that round, I think, which was LaRue team killing.
A won the round.
Oh, did they?
Yes!
What?
That's why I was going crazy!
What?
They just stayed alive in the last second!
That doesn't seem fair at all.
In spite of Shingen's double kill at the end. No, but they had the higher flag and they were alive when the flag was around. It's the rules of the flag!
Yeah, I know it's the rules, but I feel like Shema died. Like, kind
that
of
was an insane round, and you didn't understand what happened. Come on, dude. Get with it. Great round. But, more gold has been kept by Freelancers because they had players alive when Apis Europae did not. I don't think haven't been able to snowball too much with this. They're holding a slightly different line. I think they've got some players in the tunnel. Do they? Am I hallucinating this, or are they just in the tower? We're having a bit of a tour of the map right now. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, they're in the tower.
They're in the tower. So Napoleon and Zoika are going to be hanging out in there along with someone else, but I don't know where and who it is.
I think Menethel's up on the top, isn't he?
From the mini map. That's a very Menethil thing to do. He is up there with his crossbow, doing some funny things in the wall there. Can we see that?
Yeah, he's getting 1 shot per minute at the moment.
Okay. Darts being thrown there. Siphon. Hunting. Prowling.
That last round's an injustice. Freelancers did so well.
Don't be so salty. Flag rules. Everyone agrees to the rules when they sign up.
That's the Siphon jump and went and killed Deacon. That was just great. I was going to say so much about how that's what Freelancers do as well.
When Deacon was like on the ground?
Yeah.
You just made it.
But the timing,
it was perfect.
That's just what Freelancers do. They just have these perfect like bumps, and the infantry just go and get the kill.
Siphon is so good that he does that on instinct anyway. That's because he's sick.
Anyway, fights on the balcony now.
Yeah, F going to be moving forward. I like the look of them in this fight, but great couch lance by Peter there, and the headshot from LaRue as well. Deacon brings down Shingen, and oh my god, Apis Europae are flying with this right now. Watley, what are you doing? You're being smashed by a double headshot from LaRue. Skull with a team kill, but it's not going to make a difference. Deacon buried with a double, and it's just Prince and Menethil left. They've been butchered. Menethil way too far away from the fight right now. Prince is going to be taken down, I think. Azam wants him. He wants blood. He gets it. Now where's Menethil? Up top, Shemafrash dismounting his horse at the top of the tower. Fighting the Balrog that is Menethil. And Peter the Grey will die and be reborn. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. The score is 6-4, and Apis Europae are leading en route to go to the semi-finals.
Probably stronger though here.
Well, we were saying even before, you're a very fair weather fan of these factions.
no, because they're on a better spawn, which did say.
Better spawn,
and
okay. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
It is going to be up to Freelancers to prove you right though right now, as they will switch over. Currently, The score is 6-4. Leading Apis Europae. Now, what kind of chances are you giving Freelancers at this point? How do you feel about them?
I think what is it? 6-4. So they need
2 more rounds.
2 rounds.
I mean, okay.
I think the main issue for Swadi on this is approaching those flags, which A did really well to give them a hard time. I think A are going to be a little bit smarter with their infantry approaches, but I do think the issue is the Rangers just can't find any way to help some of the flags on this map, or some of the fights how they end up. So,
right. I think
it's going to be tough. But
A have they have better teamwork in the way which they can sort of control areas and choke points, which gave them a big advantage a couple of times there. F perhaps don't quite have that.
No.
And F's kind of last round push there was not great, right? That did not work out for them very well.
No, it didn't. They were fighting right underneath at least one crossbow who was firing unopposed, and I think Prince was firing as well, but just didn't get anything done.
Wasn't able to do enough. You've got to string out those fights if you want to use your crossbows.
It's hard to string out fights against axes and bump cav though, isn't it?
Yeah, and shield stuns and infantry like Scar who go nuts. What do you think of the A infight now? I mean, obviously they're very, very good, but I mean, compared to their all-time best, I mean, who do you see as doing what? Who do you see as putting in lots of work? Tell me what you think about them in general. And
well, I said M as the top player for A. I think that's just because he's just been doing everything right whenever I've seen him play. Because I played with him a little bit in the American tournament as well, which failed miserably, but before that we did pretty well.
100 smart points.
Doing great. 100 smart parts. Has he got 100 BP or is it 99, something like that? Anyways, he just does everything pretty well.
Generally accepted to be the all-time best two-handed duelist.
Yeah, but who cares about dueling?
Well, people who duel actually only, to be fair, and me.
Okay.
I watch M's videos.
It's interesting to see missing a couple people though. There, no cleric today.
Yeah, and I think chat's been much quieter because of it.
Yes. Missing the banter. But I think they've been doing pretty well recently. Maybe not quite up to their old infantry standards. But
well, yeah, I mean, this is their lowest league time finish ever, right? They finished 5th. Well,
but they did also play the winner.
K-Star, right?
Yeah, they played them twice, and they played Freelancers. They played
them 3 times, I think. They played K-Star.
It was 3 times.
Yeah,
so
yeah. They won 2, lost 1 or something.
Twice, yeah. So.
Well, they might have lost twice. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they did exactly.
Oh, my sources within A say Cleric's PC died, which actually, now I think about it, he did tell me as well. So.
You know, I bought him his most recent graphics card.
Yes, I remember that. Actually. Was that for the UK team?
Yeah, yeah. He needed it. I hope that's not what's died. It was a really old part.
Maybe you'll be getting a bill soon. You're expected to take care of it.
Maintain that's a lifelong commitment I have now. I'll send him my old graphics card. I need to get a new one anyway. I turned on Fallout 4 and I was like, this card used to be really good. Now this sucks. And now I don't know.
It was like
Fallout
4
4
gigs it was recommended or something, wasn't it?
What?
Way too much.
A VRAM?
Yeah. Recommended.
Oh my god.
It's just too much.
I've got a GTX 580 and I'm still in the mindset that that is the best card you can buy. Because it was when I bought it, and now I'm really sad that it's not. I didn't play enough games, even though I did play loads of games.
Are you looking for sponsors to get your graphics card?
I just want to say that I think Nvidia are a great company. They put out top quality products. I've had a number of great professional and personal interactions with Nvidia. If they want to sponsor me...
I just want to say I think AMD probably represent the best value for graphics card, and I currently use an AMD, which works fine. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not
so they can send me one if they want.
No comment. I think we're going live soon. Let's get live.
Now.
All right. Don't contradict me on my stream.
Okay. So defensive.
Okay. It's live now.
1 cav for Sarnez.
Okay, Freelancers, yeah, not into the cav.
1 archer.
It is Watley though. 1 cav has been a pretty sick tactic for them in the past.
Looks like I completely disagree with you on crossbows, taking only one.
Right, and it's going to be LaRue, who's a fantastic crossbow. Now, I know LaRue loves to play crossbow as well, so I wonder what he feels about the crossbow meta. The crossbow rut.
I think you've made it.
He just did some weird fast shield swapping with Deacon Barry there, and it was awesome. It was like...
I think crossbows do fine in matches. I'm not... On open maps they get ruined a bit.
I don't think they do that much work.
Well, what are you basing this on? Never mind.
What I see with my eyes.
Okay.
And what I feel in my heart.
Looking at the infantry now, that's quite scary actually. Scar, Deacon, Azan, and Peter. Yeah. That's quite a...
I know these guys. They play a lot of 3v3s and infantry stuff, and so to go up against this team is very, very tricky. But they do, you know, this is the kind of situation where Fieta can thrive because he knows how to deal with all of these players, and they all respect him. He does. I
think he just doesn't think about it.
No, I think that Fieta does think about it. I think he's a very good infantry in that sense, but and if he's playing against other infantry, that's when he's really able to be good as well. So this is his moment to shine. Flag does spawn in the favour of Apis Europae though.
Hey, you know they're going through the tunnels. They're going to go shut them down.
Oh yeah, Emma spotted them. They see you coming, but they're actually not there fast enough.
Emma's a bit scared.
Yeah, they're not there fast enough at all. Actually, now Scar is trying to get around.
Not going to get across there.
Yeah, and LaRue now able to shoot into this fight as well, and him getting a kill here would make a big difference. You've got to be careful of Cav. Peter's already ended with the double though. Yeah, look at this Apis Europae infantry.
Em's just stunning everyone, and there's no archers to stop him.
Brutal. There's the headshot from LaRue as well. Oh, Freelancers has got to think of something fast because they're about to go 7-4 down, and they're not coming back from that. Prince gets kebabbed to pieces.
Not sure if Fieta knew how to deal with that.
Oh dear. Look at these long all pike cav. Like vultures. Like vulture piranhas. Watley doing what he can. That's kept himself in pretty good health, but his horse, I don't think the same can be said for it.
No, that's going to go down soon, I think.
He's gone full baboon on the horse. And Watley determined to do what he can, but through there.
Full baboon?
He's got a red bum. Okay,
so that's definitely got a draw now. One more round.
Right, yes, that's true. So...
And they've got mail now as well.
Freelancers have to win every single round. Yeah, A didn't lose any players, so they all have mail.
We're going to get a tower fight, I think.
And this is not good for F. They're running away, and now A could have pushed them, but they're not going to.
I think that was probably Freelancer's best chance.
Shema just mounted that horse, walking backwards upstairs. That was weird. Menethil, you need to get 3 headshots in this round. Fieta, you need to know how to deal with this. Can they do it though? Where is their hope?
Extra ping for Menethil is hindering him a little bit.
What's his ping on right now?
It's 100 and something. 107.
It's not
He's
good.
Normally got about 80 or 70.
It's not good, not good. I blame the Turkish political situation for this. It's honestly, it's frustrating sometimes. It's just like, oh, now it's a power cut for the rest of the evening. I'm just gonna go to bed. It happens sometimes. There's a backup generator though in the office, so that's where I am now. MBTV. No downtime.
To the European home of energy, which is Scotland.
Is it?
Maybe. It was about 10 years ago. I don't know if it still is.
Is that because you pump? Pump water from locks to locks and just get the energy from it.
Yes.
I know there's some kind of hydropower thing going on there that I know is important.
Here's the problem with Freelancers is that they're just going straight on the flag, but there's no flag pressure because
they haven't
2 minutes.
They haven't held the choke. The infantry do not look like a strong unit. Slink,
they look scared.
You have not impressed me. You're throwing jabs at LaRue, but you're not hitting them. Okay, they pick one side. I actually like this one.
Gonna die.
It's actually quite a smart move. And M is on low health, Scar is on low health, but Prince has gone down. Zoika with a kill back though. Slink, as he's formerly known. Azan, you've got to bring him down. The answer is formerly known as Slink. Can they make this work? No. Apis Europae, 6 against 2. You can't beat Abyss Europa when you're 2 against 6. You will go down. M will kill Zoika. Fieta gets 1 kill against Scar, but is brought down. Abyss Europae, 8-4 the final score. They are victorious. They go through to the semi-finals. Great game.
That was pretty good. Closer than I thought. Actually, I thought A would win a lot more. Although I guess the score is still quite in their favour. That close map, first map with the Nord's advantage.
Right, exactly. But overall, yeah, pretty good game. I just think Freelancers, they're just not used to each other enough, I guess, right?
Yeah, there was definitely moments there where I think everyone just looked a little bit unsure of what they were supposed to be doing and who they were playing with, and just moments like that you just sleep on.
Well, you know, maybe one day they will get in there, and they can reconstruct their team. They can do an IG, but better than IG, and they can make it work. Maybe. I think we're gonna have an interview here. I'd like to have one anyway. Thanks to everyone for watching. We've had lots of viewers here. Let's try and hook up an interview. I think that would be a good. That'd be a good time. So, I'll see if we can hook up. So overall, thoughts on the match, thoughts on Abyss Europae's performance, thoughts on potentially what their chances are in the other games. I'm going to say right now that we are going to start giving spoilers for the other games at this point as well. So if you don't want to spoil it from the other game, then do turn off now. Okay.
I don't want a spoiler.
Okay, well you're going to get them. If you do know what the scores are, then also tweet in. Do we have any tweets? I want to see if we have any tweets. Oh, wow. Elaza watching on a projector. I respect that. I'm going to give that a retweet. You can also tweet in at me at Captain Lust or at OGL_MNB. Hashtag WNL5 so we can see it. Tweet in with your questions for the interviews. We're going to try and get A in there. Okay, as far as I know, One Wookiee are winning 8-1 against FTW, so I think they've actually won that game. Wow, not bad from them. But arguably the lowest level game. 8-1 to One Wookiee at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, let's try and bring in someone. I think we will have someone. I don't know who is going to come for it though. Okay. There's going to be Deacon and Azan. Ah, lovely bunch. Two lovely, fine gentlemen. I'm just going to get the stream ready for them. Any other final thoughts on you know, just what you think is going to happen in the tournament now?
In the tournament, A look like they're most likely to take it at this point, but K-Star won that last match as well. So I mean that's what everyone was always thinking would be the final, and I guess that's what it's going to be. I guess so. That's what I would say.
Okay.
I would bet a little bit on A, but not everything.
You wouldn't bet your whole life and fortune on them. That's fair enough.
But 30 quid. 30 quid on A.
30 quid on A? Alright. That is your whole life and fortune, right?
No.
Okay. Let's bring in Azan and Deacon Barry.
Don't know why I picked it. Oh, hello?
Whoa, who picked what? I think we've had an interesting conversation here with Party 2. Why don't you tell us a bit about that? Congratulations first of all. Who picked what? Go on. Oh, well, they picked Sandy Bush, right?
No, we picked Sandy.
Oh, why they picked Florent? Why would they pick that?
I don't know why you pick a close maps against, say, like...
Oh, you talk about yourself in the third person now, do you?
Well, we're like royalty, aren't we?
You're the Queen Bees.
Well, that was originally you, I think, wasn't it? Like, oh.
It was originally the Queen, but yeah.
Drama Queen Bee.
Am I not still on the thread?
No, it's specifically
I'm not. Okay, but that's more than I know, not being mentioned at all. Okay, let's talk about the game a little bit. To be boring for a second. Pleased or too close?
Yeah, very pleased. Yeah, pleased.
Nord's dominant, you think, or just it was how it went down?
Yeah, I think we messed up a little bit, but I think Nord's pretty dominant there, to be honest. Like. It's a closed map, like with a corridor fight. It's like Nords are obviously the best faction in it. So. Especially after, because I think too many survived after the first round. Like if we got 1 or 2 more kills in the first round, we could have like stopped the snowball. When you got like Nords and 4 of them have mail, it just gets so like you can hit them like 3 times and it die.
Yeah, pretty tough stuff. Kind of a shame to see though. Like you want to see closer, more competitive situations. Maybe we could think of a solution to that at some point.
I think that's more like both. I mean, you can say that, but the game is more balanced around like different things, isn't it? So if the Sarandas have been taking on a fight in the open, maybe where their cav could do more, or the archers could spread out a bit more, then they might have won. I mean, we chose to fight in the alley, and that's our fault and their fault, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, we adapted to hold more defensive positions, but it wasn't good enough. I don't think we need. Well, it's just fucking hard against Nords on closed burn.
Okay. Try to mind your language if you can, but not a big deal.
Sorry, pardon me.
Okay, so Valoran then. We felt like you guys controlled space pretty well, and were able to sort of hold them in choke points a lot of the time and frustrate them. There was one crazy round as well. Why don't you tell us what you made of the map?
What do you mean? Did make it.
I mean, what did you think of it then? I mean,
yeah, well, I mean, I think it's a map where obviously the defending side, the Saranids, have a big advantage just in sort of positions, but the attackers, on the other hand, do have a bit of an advantage in taking the tower, which gives you leverage over the upper area. So that tends to be what the strat was based around for what we were using there. So defending. Yeah, just give away our strats. That's fine. Well, it's not. We've been doing it for like 2 years now. I don't think people are going to be that surprised. But like, yeah. So you're trying to hold the upper area on the defensive side, and also play around the open area next to that. And then on the attacking side, you just want to try and be aggressive. And so we had an aggressive build for that.
What happened in TeamSpeak when Shema won that round by like half a second?
To be honest, like we've actually been like, I don't know. Do you remember in the last couple of tournaments we've really struggled in those like low like player situations where like other teams would like clutch out by just staying live on flags, or we'd have like load of people left, but we've really been trying to sort out that problem, to be honest, because it has been like, I mean, we've thrown so many rounds in the past, so we've had like 8 people left and they've had like 2 and we've lost, like, and it rarely happened vice versa. So I think we are better at that at the moment.
So you're pleased, and that was just a reflection of your improved clutching.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but all credit has to go to like Shema and Pete and etc. for managing to do it. But
it was a weird round. I want to remind you of what happened exactly, which was that Em and Neothal were coming from the other side, from the centre. And Freelancers at that point chose to push them instead of defending against the bulk of your team. We thought that was a bit weird and kind of a mistake. What did you make of the Freelancers movement there?
Yeah, I thought that was a bit. I thought it was fine to go for it. I think they overcommitted, but like even going for it meant they almost had to overcommit, because otherwise
you guys seemed a bit unsure what to do as well. Like you didn't know whether to push them and trap them or take control of the flag.
I think the map and like that situation kind of sums it up, is like so much important, like is about scout reports and like where you know where people are, but we had no idea. It was so hard in that situation to know quite where like Em and Nearfar are, like how many people they're fighting. We're facing off against 3 or 4 people, so it just becomes like kind of almost cat and mouse, like who can stay alive long enough, can you get enough flag pressure. I mean, they were trying to punish a split, but part of the reason we do the split there is to use the tower.
Yeah, you know, they have to run up a staircase. Yeah.
And you can sort of escape all over the place. You can run into holes. You can jump off the top, and you can really be hard to catch, like up there. So, trying to run their team after that was, I think obviously they're trying to punish the split and trying to take advantage of the fact that they're in 2 bits, but it's actually quite difficult to quickly get those kills. And then we were obviously just able to set up for the flag, which didn't really work out that well because they did get the kills and they come back and basically wasted us. But I guess they just didn't quite have enough time to do that and recapture the flag.
Yeah, it was about half a second off basically. Very, very close. I think Em did some heroics in the tower as well. Was staying alive for a very long time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're feeling pretty good.
I was very worried coming into this, to be honest, because I don't know if you know, but Cleric's PC is finally broken.
What, is it the graphics card that's gone?
Oh no, I think the old thing's just busted. Like,
really?
It's ancient. I go around his house, so he's got like, he hasn't got a case anymore. He's got a shoebox over it.
What? It's like, is it in a shoebox?
No, so he's got half a case, and then like the rest is covered by a shoebox that he's punched holes in.
Right.
Well, like a pet.
That's just how he thinks. Like science. I think that's his like how he thinks science works. Like. This should keep it cool. And then BD's just like not around at the moment, so and obviously after play people were playing Fallout, so we were a bit concerned.
Yeah, you're playing as an imp, right? Crazy.
Oh, he always used to play imp.
Hello.
Hello.
Deacon Discartha.
I'm sorry, no, I say you always used to play. Sorry, my wife was speaking.
Oh, wife.
I know how much Lust likes me bringing that up. Like, Aslan used to always play infantry though. If you think about it, like back in the olden days, like 3-4 years ago.
3 or 4 years ago.
In the olden days.
1 year ago.
Inf on a penny farthing.
No, I'm not as good as Inf as I was, but I'm okay. What?
No, you did pretty well. Why don't you tell us about the short spear for Sarinus?
I think it's just a better option on some of those maps. There's not really enough. Often when you come in to stop cav, there's not enough time to really use the full length of the bamboo anyway, so it gives you more ability to stun. You can use it as a two-hander more effectively. It's just a bit of a better option, I think, than the bamboo. The bamboo is a bit unwieldy, I think, in close quarter situations.
I mean, bamboo's just like the ultimate weapon for stopping cav, but utterly like useless for everything else. Like, and like in the close confines where you maybe want to shield stun or like you just want to do like quick kind of snake stabs. It's just useless, whereas the short stabbing spear is really useful.
Yeah, there's also a lot less stun on the short spear, so if you hit someone's shield, then you can basically... I think you can just about block most of the time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair enough. Alright. Ojo was hoping for a 6,000 word essay about it from you, but I think that's good enough. Okay, any other thoughts on the match to be boring?
I thought it was
We covered it pretty well.
GG to like freelancers, like they're always like good opponents. I always like playing against Napoleon sides. He's a great guy, and like, I like a lot of their dudes. So GG to them, and I hope to see them back in another tournament.
Tell me what you think of the state of them right now.
They're just missing Turtle and a lot of cav.
Right.
Like Vivar and Turtle was huge for them.
Do you think they can pick it up? Because you think they can reform with the team that they've got?
I think they need to recruit a cav, to be honest.
They're still good
Wally is
with what they've got now.
Not good enough for them. He's cutting you up on Sandy.
He's good. He's not Vivar.
Okay, fair enough. Alright then. So, the rest of the tournament, you're likely to play against the team that we're referring to as K-Star on the stream.
That's got a ring to it, that.
K-Star. Maybe they'll change it to that.
I doubt it, mate.
One victory.
Seem unamused with that.
You're likely to be facing them in the semi-finals. In fact, that might even have been sorted. They may have already beat Unity. I've not had a report from that.
I think it hasn't properly... I don't think they're that far through.
Okay. So, what are you expecting from them?
Who knows? Like, every match between us is just, like, ridiculous, to be honest. Like, we stomped them, and then they beat us narrowly twice, and then...
They look pretty strong in the last game against you, I've got to say.
Yeah, we're not too worried. I mean, we have the infinite advantage in going into every tournament of having nothing to prove.
Ooh. I like that.
Definitely an advantage.
It is an advantage because I mean, if we lose, yeah, whatever. Like we're guaranteed probably third at least now. You'd think, like, that's fine. If other people lose, like, they can't be like, we're the best team. They aren't the best team anymore. No, they can't say that if they lose.
So you're lowering the stakes, essentially.
But they're just naturally lower for a team that wins everything.
There you go. Who hasn't won anything this year?
A solid silver medal would do.
It's been a while, old man. You got to win something.
Fair point.
And yeah,
who's going the other way in the quarterfinals?
It's going to be
one rookie now.
One Wookie IR, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, IR, they're winning, are they?
They won, I think, 9-3.
Okay.
Yeah. RNGD just not quite there yet.
That's worked out strangely.
They played each other last week as well, so
yeah, they don't stand a cat and else chance really.
I think the reason it works out strangely, and you're right about that, is because the league just ended in a really weird state because like the top 3 teams are all on the same number of points, and then the next like 6 teams are all on the same points as well. So there was so much just like decided by this BP thing.
I think that doesn't really help anything at all. I think
the BP system.
What to do. Yeah, I think it's a secondary sorting system, isn't it? So it's not going to have that much effect on how much people can choose.
Head-to-head would have even been better, I think.
I think it's more about
as much as you can make it.
How far ahead you can pick, because even with just like being able to pick your level and the level above, like that's still a large amount of teams. And the problem is that teams are picking like as far high as above as they can. It seems. Yeah,
So,
I mean, people are always picking teams like not that they did particularly badly, like FTW and Momoki, but people were picking them because the only other option was like AE or K-Star.
Yeah.
So it just kind of buffs people up a long way.
There's better ways to do it. I know that, and it was silly by me not to implement something better.
It's right though. I mean, you have the kind of catch-all of the playoffs anyway. So
yeah, that was put in place for that reason, but like it's a little bit of a shame that it had to be such a catch-all, because it did kind of save the tournament.
It's also kind of hard to sort teams after 7 weeks anyway. Like that's always going to be difficult because
I think the tournaments have got so much shorter, and that has brought with it a lot of difficulty. Like.
It's not just the system that's a fault either. I mean, it's been the unpredictable results. You know, you played K-Star 3 times. And you had all this like back and forth, and some you've won, some you've lost, and there's been lots of unpredictable and weird results. So I don't think that the league is actually really a bad reflection of what has happened anyway. So
it's not completely inaccurate. It's just that I think that you got us and Kerwa who have had to play each other 3 times, and we've played Freelancers as well. If we consider Freelancers, Kerwa, and AE like the top 3.
K-Star.
Sorry, terrible. K-Star. Yeah, so K-Star, us and Freelancers, top 3, and then if you've got other teams sort of like hovering, trying to pushing the way forward.
IR, I guess most people would consider. I think most people would consider to be the 4th. I don't think One Wiki people would.
I think One Wiki at one point were. I think you're underestimating them.
Really, you think they can have a chance against IR?
Yeah. Yeah. I think they could win that.
I don't at all.
I really need to go.
I think they could, but they shouldn't.
Who did One Wiki get smashed against recently?
K-Star won it.
Yeah. Then Freelancers, no, they lost them.
Right, I really need to go, sorry.
Okay, no, thank you very much for joining us. I think we can wrap up the interview there anyway. Unless, do you want to do a shout out before you go quickly?
Just shout out to everyone helping with the... Oh, no, I have to go, that's it.
Okay, Azan then? Anything you want to mention, or just want to go to shout out?
No, I don't think I have to mention. Not sure of any shout outs that...
Come on, give us something.
I guess Deacon's going to thank the rest of the admin team, I assume.
Okay. But, message for K-Star?
Round 4. Ding ding.
Okay, sweet. Thank you very much for joining us for the interview, and take care.
Right, no problem. Thanks.
Ta-ra.
See you.
Okay, just you and me.
OGL,
thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me.
Not a problem. Anytime.
For the interview and the game. I had a really good time casting, and I think it was a cool game as well. It's happy to Freelancers. Yeah, well, of course. But I hope there's great games to come as well. I mean, next week we've got K-Star. I think we're probably going to be streaming IR One Wiki on this channel if we can. So do tune in, do follow us. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you to all the admins and everyone helping out with the tournament as well. Big shout out to all of you people playing the game, having a good time in competitive Mount&Blade Warband. So many years after its release, it's that beautiful, special thing. So keep playing. OGL, you have any shout outs?
I've got one shout out. Apparently, if I shout out to Scar, he'll teach me Imp. So shout out to Scar, my 4th favourite German. I don't know sure he's got much to teach me.
Who's
though.
1, 2, and 3?
I just made that up to annoy Scar, so you put me on the spot.
Rodin, Farunian, and Yona. Then Scar.
Sure.
That's for me.
Yeah. Yona should be above that.
Nah, I'm just joking. Scar is my favourite. He knows I love him. Okay, nice shout outs.
Cool.
Alright, good night. Bye bye everyone.
Bye.